I have a Hanukkah story. It's called Shmelf the Hanukkah Elf. And there he is with a plate of latke. And it's by Greg Wolfe. And it's illustrated by Howard McWilliam. Howard McWilliam. Here we go. Up at the North Pole, covered in snow, you'll find Santa's workshop, as most of you know. But no one can do all the work by themselves, so helping him out is his army of elves. Santa's workshop and Santa with all his elves. The most unsung elves of those who assist are the elves in charge of checking the list. They all work so hard down to the last elf, and the newest of them was a fellow named Shmelf. There, everybody is working away, and that's Shmelf. Shmelf didn't spend time playing merry elf games. He sat in his cubicle staring at names. His job was to check through Santa's list twice to see whether kids had been naughty or nice. Shmelf loved what he did, but as Christmas grew near, he looked at his list and cried out, "Oh dear!" He found many children who'd been quite good, but who would not receive presents, though it seemed that they should. Oh dear, that doesn't sound right. There he is. He's working on his list and his cubicle, and it's decorated with lights and garlands. He ran like a flash to the head elf, who smiled and said, Now, calm yourself, Shmelf. Of course you don't know, since you're still quite newish. But the kids on this list are actually Jewish. They don't celebrate Christmas, but that's fine, you see. They celebrate Hanukkah, their own jubilee. It won't be a dear Santa who brings them a gift, but their mommies and daddies. Do you get my drift? And there's the head elf, explaining the situation. So Shmelf returned to his desk, his mind quite shaken. Kids with no Christmas? He must be mistaken. So later that night, careful not to be missed, he snuck off to visit a house on the list. There he is making up his mind at his cubicle, and he's going to visit one of the houses. I wonder what he's going to find. Shmelf peered in and wondered, could this be right? There wasn't a tree or a stocking in sight. Instead, he saw menorahs with candles so thin, and children were giving their dreidels a spin. There they are spinning their dreidels. There was gelt, chocolate coins, wrapped up in foil, and latkes frying in pans filled with oil. Then Shmelf saw there were presents, one for each night. His elfish eyes gleamed, and he squealed with delight. So there's the gelt he's eating. There are the latkes. There the family's having a good time. Shmelf listened as Mom told the Hanukkah story of the Maccabees' battle for Israel's glory. And though the brave soldiers won their great fight, their temple had oil for just one more night. But once they had set all the oil ablaze, a miracle happened. It lasted 8 days. "Hey, now I get it," Shmelf said with a grin. "Hanukkah's awesome. I'm totally in." The Maccabees, and then the miracle of the lights. He raced back north and went straight to the boss, the big man himself, good old Santa Claus. Shmelf explained his discovery, this holiday grand, and when he was done, Santa held up his hand. "Good, Shmelf," chuckled Santa. "It fills me with joy to see how you care for the Jewish girls and boys. It shows me that you are much more than a clerk, and so I will task you with this special work." There's Shmelf visiting Santa, and it looks like Santa's giving him a special job. I wonder what it is. Hanukkah is a time for family and song, for joy and tradition. It's where you belong. I've decided at Hanukkah you'll travel the world, bringing magic and joy to each boy and girl. Santa gave Shmelf clothes of white and of blue, the colors of Hanukkah. That's Shmelf. That much Shmelf knew. So there he is giving Shmelf the job and his spiffy new outfit. And a sleigh that would soar straight through the air with a Jewish reindeer by the name of Asher. Shmelf and Asher flying. Now, you good Jewish kids, for 8 nights each December, Shmelf will come visit, some years in November. He'll make sure your latkes are crispy and thin, your menorahs burn brighter, and your dreidels win. There he is landing on someone's house. He's making latkes. He's blowing on the dreidel to make it spin better. And he's setting up the menorah. If there's one special gift that you'd like this year, tell Shmelf. He'll whisper in Mom or Dad's ear. He'll do what he can to nudge them that way in hopes that the presents bring cheers of hooray. He's whispering in the parents' ears. The kids are opening up their gifts. To reward Shmelf and Asher for all their goodwill, you can leave out some gelt or a nice kosher dill. What a magical Hanukkah, you'll think to yourself. There they are with their gelt and their pickles. It looks like Asher likes the pickles more. And there everybody is playing and enjoying themselves. See you next year, Shmelf the Hanukkah elf. And there they are flying away. And that was Shmelf the Hanukkah elf by Greg Wolfe. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a happy Hanukkah. Bye.